Hi, how you doing, everyone? It's Mr. 28 here. I'm founder and CEO of 28 Games. I hope you're all doing really, really well. Enjoying your weekend, getting through what you got to get through. It's been a very, very long time. At least it feels like a really long time since I updated y'all. What's going on? Probably about, I'd say 2 weeks. I'm just continuing to get through things here the best that I can. It's been as far as my mother's concerned, it's kind of been touch and go. It's 6:51 right now, or 1851 hours. I'm going to be picking her up soon at the nursing home. She does the regular schedule, so that's 7:30. 11:30 to 7:30. It's called PM, but it means she does the regular schedule and she works in the kitchen. She's going to be sending me home a nice hamburger with some lettuce, tomato, mayo, and hot dog, which I really appreciate. She gets me. It's a special perk, her working at the nursing home, which is really really nice. But yeah, the last few days, the last few weeks have been touch and go with my mother. You never know what you're going to get with her, with a condition like type 1 bipolar with psychosis features and post traumatic stress and psychosis, which she just has all together. It the terror the It's just very very unsettled. There's no consistency. The emotionality of someone changes, their functionality changes, and I've been dealing with this now because obviously I've been here a year and a month because I moved back here May 21st last year, 2023. So it's June. Actually, it's going to be a month and two in 1 year and 2 months once it hits July 21st, which is crazy. Crazy to think that it's July on Monday. I can't believe how fast things are going by. It's, man, just unbelievable. And when you get older, as my mother says very, very accurately, the years just kind of all mold into one because so much happens in a short amount of time, so much episodic content, if you will. So it's like you can't distinguish one year from another. But I'm doing okay here. Obviously, me getting out and driving around is really, really good for me. I'll make the full admission with all of you that I was kind of in a depression. I was isolating, which isn't good for you to do at all. If you are in that situation, I would encourage you to get help and seek help as quick as you can because it's a sucky feeling. You don't want to feel that way. You don't want to feel like the walls are caving in. You don't want to create a prison you didn't ask for. If you have control, we all get the control. We all get the control to do things, but some things are out of our control. But as far as us, we have the control over ourselves. And, you can make that change. But it's going to come from the heart. It's going to come from deep, deep down in you to make that conscientious change. So, I want to tell you something that's really, really special. There's a few things I want to get to. I haven't seen my cousin Jessica in a very, very long time. And I did note this in one of my journal entries on X.com, because I do daily journal entries every single day. And again, I do apologize if that does seem really, really crazy. It's not my intent to do that. It's not my intention to do that, but I am marketing a game and basically just showing you the day by day playthrough of how my game plays out and how my days play out. So there's reasoning, and it's a clever reasoning to everything that I'm doing. But in any case, I haven't seen my cousin Jessica in a very very long time, and just a few days ago, believe it was on the 24th. I usually drop my mother off my aunts, who I talk about a lot, also in my journals. So I dropped her off my aunts, and she said, "Okay, come pick me up at a certain time." I pick her up at a certain time, so I went there, and I pulled up in front of my aunt's apartment. And coming out of my aunt's apartment's on the left side. You got right and left. Her apartment's on the left side, so she's the first floor. I see someone familiar coming out, and lo and behold, it's my cousin Jessica. And I just get this feeling like, okay, I'm gonna see her after all this time. This is gonna be really, really good. It's gonna be good for my healing and everything like that. I pull the window down. My mother comes over and says, she gives me kind of motions that look like, there she is. You go. You can talk to her. You can finally see her. She says, "Here's Jess." She comes over, and it's kind of one of those things where emotions just take over, and I say, "Hi, Jessica. How you doing?" And it was probably the sweetest thing that has happened in a long time. Sweetest thing that I've seen in the longest time. I get out of the car. We have a really, really long embrace, and she's saying, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen you." She's got the biggest smile on her face. She's so happy, but she's so calm and so overcome with emotion. And she hugs me once, right? And I think that's gonna be it. It's gonna be a hug, just a hug. And she comes back to hug me again. And the love that I felt from the hug, I just didn't. It's sad, you know. It's sad for someone. You don't want someone to say this. I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm going to say it. I just had this feeling like, wow, I didn't think it was possible for someone to hug me like that. And she just kept hugging me and hugging me and hugging me, and I felt the love and the warmth, and I just like, oh, you're so sweet. You're such a sweetheart. And I said, also one of the things I said to her is, man, you've grown up so much, because she does this thing, you know, she used to giggle around me all the time. I think it was a nervous habit. And when I was getting out of the car, Scion, of course, she kind of did this giggle, but it was like an adult version of it. And it's like, some things never change. I'm like, man, oh man, you've grown up so much. You have grown up so much. And what I also said is, she was saying something to my mother. I didn't hear it very, very clearly. But she said, he's so sweet or so nice or something like, and it touched my heart so much. Okay, you gotta understand, I have been through so much shit in the past 3 years, dealing with my mother, the outburst, everything like that. It has wrecked me. Okay, I have been through so much. I'm not really, I don't want to say I'm not in good shape, but I've been through it. Okay, and I want to find a different way that I can say it. I got a lot of hurt. I got a lot of hurt. Do I have depression officially? Well, I haven't been diagnosed with it, but I can get depressed sometimes. You know, you just get really, really sad, and you just look at my eyes, and you obviously probably you can't see it now, but if you saw me face to face, up close, you'd see that. Yeah, man, damn, this guy's been through it. But just it was like my own cousin. Okay, I slept over her house. My other cousin, Samantha, was there when they still lived under, my aunt's roof and with my uncle. They live in separate houses now, obviously. You know, they're both married, which is wonderful. And my cousin Jessica's got a bunch of. She said she's not going to have children because her dogs are her children. She's been a huge animal lover, so she's loved dogs and guinea pigs and hamsters and all that. She actually gave me 2 hamsters, Jingle and Jangle, when I was younger, when they came down for vacation, which they'd always do when I lived in Mass. Yeah, she's been a huge animal lover. But the beautiful thing is, I'm never going to forget that. I told her, I said, I am never, ever going to forget this. Thank you so much. I'm never going to forget this. And my mother's saying, see, or something like that. And she's just so emotional. My cousin was so overcome and emotional to see me. But here's what I'm going to say. It was like my own cousin was my biggest fan. Like I was a celebrity or something like that. She was so... she was adorned by me. It was the sweetest, most innocent, endearing thing that I needed to see. And I saw that. And days after it passed, I said to my mother, I just can't get over it. I just can't get over it. And my mother said, oh, you can see her again. You can see her again. And I said, I know that. And it's not that I don't want to see my family. It's just I guess I'm really, really busy. I'm doing my thing, trying to get this check thing, doing the work for Rockstar, GTA 6, all that, the concepts. But you got to make room for family, obviously. But it's a very, very special thing. I'm so glad I saw her. And, she obviously probably went back and told her husband, Tim. That's her husband. I just hope she was okay and not bawling her eyes out and very sad when she was on her drive home. And we honked, my mother said honk to her, and I honked, and we waved. But it was just such a wonderful thing, because it's like, when you see your family members, your cousins, your relatives, whatever the case may be, you've seen them and you haven't seen them. And then you see them again. And it's like it's a whole new world to you. It's just surreal. They're grown up. They got their own lives. They're adults. And it's like it dawned on me, my cousin is an adult woman now. She's 34. She's 1 year older than me. I'm 33. She's 34. She was born in 90. I was born in 91. And it's like, yeah, I'm just never going to forget it. So I had to tell you guys about that. And God bless her heart, because She's like, it's therapeutic to me. The hug. I'm never gonna forget that. I need that so much. So other than that, okay, I did learn, which is also very, which was sad in a different way. My contact was unfortunately is not on his job anymore. So he's gonna be, look. I hope he's looking for a new job. He's got a son who's 10 years old, and one of the sweetest things that his son said was, thank you, people from America, because me and my mother kind of are praying for him and got them in our thoughts. My contact and his son, that they're gonna be okay. He's gonna find a new job because his son's autistic and I'm autistic too. But I got high function. I actually got a mild case of it. So yeah, even though I got that, I can't get on Social Security. That's a whole other story. But yeah, so me and my contact have talked a lot. We talked, we've been talking now for about 2.5 months, or maybe about 2.5 months. And he said, yeah, there's a lot of similarities between you and me. I'm like, yeah, there is. That's cool. That's really cool. It's cool I got these people that I can talk with, but I'm really pulling for my contact. Hope we can find another job. But he said to me, you know what? We are going to get through this together. Let's not stop the contact between you and me. I'll happily work with you. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. And so I'm glad I got that contact with him. He's a great guy. He really is. And after his son said what he said, thank you from people from America. He said, bless his heart. And it was so sweet. Really sweet. It's one of those things you want to hear more of, It really is. And we should hear more of. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I am founder and CEO of 28 Games, or actually Triple I Games. Just lost sight of that. You're going to be hearing much more from me. You're going to be seeing much more from me. You're going to see my story. You're going to see my journals. And again, apologies if there's too much. I don't intend for it to be that way, but I am trying to tell a story. And there's intent with everything that I'm doing. And it's really a big thing. Yeah, I guess I'll say one other thing is I had a Jack Pocket. Jack Pocket is a lottery app. I thought I had a blessing there because I saw I had $3.33 in my Chime account, right? My Chime checking account. So I went there. They got a courtesy thing. When you add funds to your Jack Pocket account, they give you those funds as a courtesy, but your bank's still got to process it. In the U.S., it's ACH, Automatic Clearinghouse. So you have to wait for the bank to process all those charges. So I basically thought I was getting $287 for free. Oh no! I basically I owe them money. I got all the money taken out of my account because I didn't have the money. I only had $3.33 in my Chime account, right? So all those fund requests got denied, and my account got suspended, and I basically owe them money. So I am $287 or $286. So I tried to open another one. Oh, you can't do that. That account was suspended next morning. So I don't have Jack Pocket anymore. I still got my state lotto site. I got $14 left. $13.56 in my Chime account, my savings account, because you got a savings account that goes along with the Chime account, and I got 55 cents in my regular bank account. I get charged $6 or $6 and $3, so $9 a month, because my checking account, my physical bank isn't free anymore. So I get $3 charged. I'm charged $3 for getting a paper statement in the mail instead of going, paperless, going green. Getting it in the email or online banking. So if my account goes negative, two in the negative, it's gonna get shut down. I had 2 bank accounts. One was already shut down. I have one left. That one could get shut down. So my mother said, what I'm going to do is put $9 in your account every single month so it doesn't die. So yeah, that's that. I got $14 right now. I haven't played the lottery. I kind of wanted to, but you know what? Once it's gone, it's gone. And I'm hoping I'm going to get paid. What am I hoping I'm going to get paid? $10 billion. $10 billion. That's my asking price. That was my original price. Well, it was $6 billion, $1 billion, $6 billion, $10 billion, $6 million, $10 billion. It's a $10 billion. Final answer. And you know what? I think it's really going to happen because I've done a whole lot of work and I'm proud of the work that I've done. I'm going to keep doing that. For Rockstar, I'm happy to do that. And, I'm just, giving my contact and his son the good word. And I'm just helping him out the best that I can. And he's said so much to me, my contact, I can't thank him enough. You know, I hope your son, when he's 30, I hope your son's like, you know, your son, my son's like you. You know, you're one of a kind. Never forget that. All these wonderful things, like these trophy words. And what his son said is trophy words. Never going to forget it. Those are the sweet things that we need to hear more of, you know? But I'm going to shut this down because I don't want my phone to burn up. But thank you so much. Plenty more on the way for me. Founder and CEO of 28 Games is Mr. 28. Or Aaron. Crazy Ambitious Club Store. Be well, be safe, be about your ambition. Hug your loved ones always. Always, always, always. I want to know from you like you'd want to know from them. That relationship, any relationship, is important. Protect it. Communication is a foundation. Communication is a foundation for a better relationship, really. It is. Stay in the fight, stay tough, stay safe. I'll be back with plenty more. And, yes, 2025 and GTA 6 thing is crazy. But it's getting closer to 2025. It's going to be July, Monday, July 1st. But best yet to come, and I know it is. All right, that's all I got for you. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks so much.